John Hartson, with 14 goals in League and Cup, is the leading scorer among Premiership players. And despite his recent fine and censure for remarks made to a referee, the FA must be currently pleased with his disciplinary record on the field. His only yellow card has now been erased, so for the moment anyway, he's a very competitive striker on 0 bookings. A late blow for West Ham when young Frank Lampard reported with flu symptoms and was sent home. Steve Potts goes into midfield with Rio Ferdinand back after a calf strain in defence. Keith Rowland replaces Andy Impey at left wing-back, and Samasi Abu keeps his place up front with Paulo Alves of Portugal on the bench. Talking of internationals, the Hammers' Stan Lazaridis experienced World Cup heartbreak with Australia earlier today, and so too did the Villa goalkeeper Mark Bosnich. Michael Oakes deputises for him again. They're also without Gareth Southgate, who's nearing full fitness, and Ian Taylor, who's suspended. Fernando Nelson moves into midfield, and Gary Charles, a West Ham fan as a boy, is at right back. Otherwise, it's the UEFA Cup team with £7 million Stan Collymore looking for his first goal since August. Paul Alcott from Sevenoaks gets the match started. The fashions, the facilities and the faces may change, but the fabric of a club like West Ham always evokes a few memories here at Upton Park. Had my lunch today in the Ron Greenwood Lounge, named after the manager who was the architect of the post-1960 West Ham, and the current management team of Harry Redknapp and Frank Lampard are both from that school. This is Abu, who comes from the Ivory Coast, but is a French under-21 international. West Ham beat Aston Villa here in the Coca-Cola Cup a few weeks ago, but Villa have won here on their last 2 league visits. This is Rio Ferdinand to Unsworth. Now Rowland. There's Hartson heading it on. Here's Abu. Early chance for West Ham. Oh, and he nearly made it. He still might, Abu. And he still might. Well, Samasi Abu latching onto a header from Hartson, who really got away from Skimica and sent Abu through. Ehiog is the player challenging him here, and it was anybody's for a moment there. The goalkeeper got an important foot to it as well. It's a corner. And Hartson! Well, a bold start here by the home side. I think we can expect a lively afternoon here. Brian Little and Alan Evans have got 3 men playing up front for Villa. Well, they're saying to Unsworth, keep going, because nobody came to block his run. Hartson now, and John Hartson for West Ham. Yes! Oh, well taken. He's so determined. He deserves everything he gets. Real persistence by the top scorer. But David Unsworth, a lot of credit here, because he made the most of space. Delivered the ball with that trusty left foot. Hartson here, look on the chest. Great control. Gets past the second man and tucks it wide of Michael Oakes. It's goal number 15 for the top scorer among Premiership players, John Hartson. Abu. Lomas. Hartson. Look at this. Bills for handball there. Now, was it, or has he played an advantage anyway? Game goes on. It's back with Breaker. Abu. Good effort. Well, you might think they're booing. In fact, they're not. They're chanting his name. But there was an appeal for handball in there earlier. It's Hartson. Oh, it did. I think it was ball to hand, actually. Berkovic. Oh, it's Abu. Skimica comes to meet him. Berkovic. Nelson. And this is Collymore. And Villa again have got plenty of players forward. Collymore goes alone now. Nelson in the area, Milosevic waits. Miklosko fists, Charles comes in. Well, Gary Charles doesn't get many goals, but that one looked as though it might have been on the way. It's a good cross here by Fernando Nelson, and I think this is going to end up as a corner. Miklosko flaps a bit, gets it half away, Charles shoots, and I think there, either defender or goalkeeper is adjudged to have turned that round. The referee is being hooted for his decision, but a corner has been given. Pushing there on the near post by somebody. Draper, just the wrong side. Well, Mark Draper didn't score at all last season. He's got one so far this season, and he might have considered himself unlucky not to make it two here. It's a shot that's moving in all the time and might have crept in the near post with a bit of luck. There goes John Hartson, who hasn't... Oh, there's a Villa player down in the centre circle here. Right on half-time, and it looks like a blow to the face, perhaps, here. And the referee blows for half-time with the trainer still on the field. And the man in form, John Hartson, continued that run by scoring his 15th goal. The man who's not been in scoring form, Stan Collymore, was part of a Villa team that had plenty of the play, but couldn't find the finishing touch around the penalty area. So on the ground where they lost in the League Cup a few weeks ago, Villa are a goal down today in the Premiership. Well, the half ended with an injury for Ricardo Schimmiker, who went for this ball with Samasi Abu, and that looked to me like a clash of heads. Well, concussion was the verdict on Ricardo Schimmiker when he was helped off at the end of the first half, so his replacement at the start of the second is Simon Grayson. The attractions of Upton Park is how close the crowd are to the pitch. Not quite so true with some of the new stadiums that are being built. You get a real buzz watching football here, very intimate. Collymore's flick. Here's Draper. Oh, well played, York. Milosevic, York! Oh, that's brilliant! What a good move by Aston Villa. Dwight York scores, but a delightful flick by Savo Milosevic in the first minute of the second half. Talk about bouncing off the ropes, but in fairness, they had the better of the second part of the first period. That's Draper, this is York, now watch Milosevic. A lovely back heel into York's path, and a clinical, instant finish by Dwight York here. One of the neatest moves you're likely to see in the Premiership. And it's brought Aston Villa level. A lovely touch by the Yugoslav. And West Ham shaken by that, but hold on. Straight away, John Hartson gets into a shooting position. Goodness me, would you believe it? It's 2-1. Well, they weren't just shaken, they were stirred. And did something about it right away. Hartson picks this up, 20 yards out, right foot shot, low down past Oakes, and having lost their lead in the first minute of the second half, West Ham regain it within seconds. John Hartson brings his total to 16, 2 on the day, and what a rip-roaring encounter we've got here now. Have you ever seen the start of the second half quite like that? Not this season, I haven't anyway.
Second goal for West Ham, scored for 46 minutes on this man, Johnny Hartson.
Here's Draper. That's in by Wright. There's Collymore, and again! Oh dear. Just needs to break Stan Collymore, and it's not coming at the moment. Alan Wright here puts in a good cross with his left foot. Collymore got the first touch, and then he had a shooting chance, skied it. But just going back to the goal that has put Villa behind again. Just wonder if John Hartson's shot took a deflection off a Villa defender, which may have deceived Michael Oakes. And we've got the first booking here, and ironically, it's going to be John Hartson. 2 goals, and the first yellow card that will now be held against his name. Draper takes the free kick. Away by Staunton, but here's Hartson, and still, and touched back for Berkovic. That was Collymore. His bounce deceived Staunton. Hartson's found Berkovic, and Boo is going to the left this time. Still Berkovic. Hartson wants it now. Here he is, in space for the hat-trick. And a flying save by Oakes denies him that. Well, it looks like a one-man show almost, except there are 2 men really involved in this. Berkovic, then Hartson, in fact, a third one, in the sense of the goalkeeper, who prevents Hartson from completing what would be, on the day, a deserved hat-trick. Looking up to see York making strides into the penalty area. Draper's there too. Neither of them tall enough to reach that. Here comes Alan Wright. Square to Milosevic. This is York. It's Wright again. Draper! The challenge put him off. It was Rio Ferdinand who got to him, but this is Charles. And Ferdinand working overtime in there. Draper had the header. It looked a clear chance from here, but Ferdinand did ever so well. Well, they're still in the lead. It could have been extended, in fairness, but it could also, by the same token, have just been wiped out. Just Milosevic. Oh, that's well played. Collymore, surely! Oh, no! Oh, that backhander nearly scored. Oh! Goalkeeper was charged a bit in the end. Don't think he carried it over the line. But Stan Collymore, for whom nothing is going right, on another day in a better frame of form, would have just put this away. It's really well played by Milosevic, but he didn't make the right sort of contact, if any. Here's Wright. Wright again. Milosevic. This is York. Oh, he's made room here for Draper! This is now a match of many chances, many shots at goal. And off goes Samasi Abu, and we're going to see a debut here for the Portuguese international, Paulo Alves, who's on a 3-month trial with West Ham from Sporting Lisbon. Alves. Lomas. Hartson in the centre, coming in now. It's come out to Alves. That was a screamer, and it's been turned over brilliantly by Michael Oakes, who's had a fine second half. Paulo Alves nearly making an impact on his first appearance here, dipped a bit, and Oakes' fingertips That was by Staunton, only as far as Rowland. Pearce is still in there. So is Hartson coming in now. Good header by Ehion. Just under 25,000 people inside Upton Park. And as the minutes tick away, it's looking like a home win for West Ham, but you're never sure here. This is Staunton. Here's Draper. Oh, it's a great effort! That's a brilliant save too by Ludo McCloskey from Mark Draper. McCloskey, whose position was said to be slightly in jeopardy today, but he's certainly proving himself an agile goalkeeper again. Draper's been very close for Villa 3 times. Breaker's missed it, and it was nearly... Oh, it's a real let-off for West Ham. Well, time is on Harry Redknapp's side now. Staunton. Collymore still hovering around there on the edge of the area. So is Fernando Nelson as Dwight York tries to win it back. Oh, what an awful clearance. This has come straight to Charles, who fires it in. Collymore, it was Potts. Oh, he did it again. 2 bad balls from Potts. In it goes by Charles. Goalkeeper comes, hasn't got it. Draper. And Charles yet again. Well, these are nail-biting moments for West Ham. They've given the ball away twice in there, and they keep just hanging on. Here's Draper, and a block by Lomas. Building up to quite a finish. Forward by Staunton. Collymore. Oh, and Milosevic in. Milosevic for Villa, no! It was pushed wide, says the referee, by West Ham foot. He's given a corner. A corner in the dying seconds, surely. Collymore goes across to pick up the short one. Ehion waits in the centre. Grayson's there. Everybody back for West Ham, desperate measures required there, and still they ask the referee how long there is to go. And still he shakes his head. Staunton. York. Tackle by Potts. Away by Lomas. Oh, they're edgy in there. Here's Dwight York. Ehion is staying up as a permanent forward, but it's too late. It's 3 points for West Ham at the start of a run of 3 home games, but Eyal Berkovic was brilliant at times in midfield, but then also for Villa, as they staged their 2 recoveries in the match, really, Milosevic showed some masterly touches. But really, in the end, it was the fact that one had a striker in form, John Hartson, with his 2 goals, and one had a striker out of form in Stan Collymore, who missed a couple. 25,000 inside the ground. When do you ever see a game at West Ham, although there's no consolation for Collymore, that isn't exciting? This one was, and the Hammers won it by 2-1.
You must be very pleased about that performance.
Showed a lot of character, Garth. You know, I think there was a time at West Ham where, like early last season, we'd go 1 down, game over. We come there, we conceded a goal just after half-time, and they back to 1-1. We've got a bit of a makeshift team out today with 5 key players missing. And you think, well, OK, we could have laid down, but we came straight back up the other end and scored and hung in there and worked hard, and it was a terrific second half, end-to-end stuff. They're a good side, Aston Villa, so it was a good 3 points for us.
I think we need to improve in the Premiership for sure. I mean, games like this today, we should have gone home with a point at least. There are many other games like that so far this season. The first 4 games of the season went to Tottenham and got to a 2-1 situation and lost. Went up to Newcastle against 10 men and should have got a point. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Whereas I think at this stage last season, those games we would have got something out of. So it's a little bit of an attitude thing at the moment, we feel. and we've got to start well. If the attitude was 100% right, as it has been in Europe, then I think we'd be a lot better off than we are at this moment in time.
Two very inspired signings by yourself, Hartson and Berkovic. Both played very well today. First, John Hartson.
Two outstanding players. You know, I think when we signed John last year, we got an awful lot of flack, you know, for paying the money we paid for him from Arsenal. People were saying, well, what a waste of money. He's never worth that, but he's worth an awful lot more than that now. He's a tremendous player. And old Berkovic plays passes that you can't even see from the stand. He's a great passer of the ball.
Yeah, you're a man who seems like he's enjoying his football at the moment.
Yes, I'm very enjoying. I think the team play very well. Even if we lose sometimes, I think we play very well. I play very well. I'm very enjoying the team. It's a nice guy here. I enjoy the town and everything okay.
A lot of people perhaps may have thought that you wouldn't have been as prolific here, or indeed once you left Highbury. But you have, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. But to be fair, full credit to the boys, like, you know, and they create so much chances here, and you know, we work quite hard in training, and you know, we felt we've been a bit unlucky sometimes away from home. Although we've been scoring goals, we virtually score every game. It's just sort of keeping a clean sheet at the other end, and you know. But I've just been there to sort of get on the end of things. But full credit to the boys for giving me the service.
Do you think you're playing the best football you've played in your career here?
No, I don't think. In Israel I play very good football, but it's one of my best. Yeah, I very enjoy it, and when you enjoy, you play very well, so it's no problem.